Hey everyone, Kevin here. And I wasn't expecting the Ray-Ban Meta glasses video to become my most popular video on the channel, but thanks to Reddit and the YouTube comments, it has. It is the most successful video on my channel, and a lot of you guys have a bunch of questions still to this day about these glasses, and I'll try to answer every single one I can. So this is a video for you guys. Now, some of the comments on the video have been pretty nice, and I appreciate you guys for those. And some of them have been downright nasty, like this guy who thinks I'm going to get punched in the face by wearing these glasses. Well, I have news for you, OneNote. I've been wearing these glasses since the launch of them 2 months ago, and I have yet to be punched in the face. It's a beautiful, sunny day in Canada, and let's answer some of these questions. Starting with Simey Poo says, does anyone else find that the battery life is really short, especially if you use the camera functions? I just got mine, and after taking a handful of photos and videos, battery was at 90%. This was after about 30 minutes of just messing around with the video. Yes, the battery consumption does drain very, very quickly if you're using video. If you're just using it to listen to audio in the background, these things last pretty long, 4 to 5 hours without having to charge them. But if you're using video, it does drain the battery. I will go out and shoot with these things and just kill the battery quite quickly by taking a ton of video. But luckily they charge really, really quick in the case, and the case has a ton of battery life. Truth Theory Knowledge 833, those frames are nice with the blue tint. Did you get the blue installed with your prescription, or did the glasses come that way originally? The blue tint on these glasses, they're blue light glasses. They actually came with the glasses naturally. It was one of the options. It was actually probably the least expensive option for these glasses, and I don't regret getting them. I use them on my day-to-day. It makes looking at screens a lot easier. Lights are a little dimmer. It's kind of nice for those days that I'm a little hungover. James Stallman wants to know, hey, thanks for being willing to answer a few questions 1 month ago. I'm so sorry I'm late, James. Do the audio controls work well for non-Spotify apps like personal MP3 library, Audible, Libby, and podcast apps? Yes, the audio controls work super, super well. You just rub your finger across to go up, volume down, or tap to just hit pause, and it works with absolutely everything. These are basically just Bluetooth. The speakers are fantastic on these, and I use them all the time for everything, especially YouTube. Question part 2. Any way to video call someone so they can see your POV? No. That would be a cool feature, though, to just turn these on and have somebody see what you see. That seems pretty cool. But no, unfortunately. And 3, the AI. I was curious how well it works. I hear it can tell you the weather, can set a specific timer, can open an app and play a specific track, not Spotify, and play something if you ask Meta. Can it do text-to-speech on request? Can it transcribe your words into text document? I'm not sure. I think that's coming up with an update. I haven't been able to try out that feature. It just says that it's not supported in my area. I'm in Canada, so I don't get all of the features. Supermanic says, thank you for this unboxing and first hands-on review. Can you connect to your Windows PC and use them with Microsoft Teams or any other conference app? I have used them with my phone connected to Teams. I have yet to use them on a PC, so I wouldn't be able to answer that question. How fast do they turn on? The second that you open these up, these things are on automatically. And do they turn off when you take them out? As soon as you fold them, they do turn off, so that conserves quite a bit of battery, so that's kind of cool. And 6, any chances you turn off voice assist and see if it improves battery life? I don't turn it off. I don't have any issues with battery life. I'm sure if you did turn off voice assist, it would probably conserve a little bit. Spec Ops Dan wants to know, what phone do you film on? Honestly surprised by the quality. Also, great review. Thanks for the nice comment. I use an S23 Ultra. That was the device that I used in the video, but my main camera is actually a DJI Pocket 3. Driving Hobbyist asks, I heard that these glasses allow for approximately half an hour when used to Facebook or Instagram live stream as opposed to 60-second Instagram stories or reels. Can you confirm if that's the case? Yes. You can get up to 30 minutes of recording time on Facebook or Instagram, and then the battery just kind of runs out. So there you go. R1VF wants to know, can the glasses record video horizontally and vertically, or is it just vertically like the footage you showed? It would be good to use these for casual vlogging type videos. So yeah, just vertically. It's a shame. I really wish they could do horizontally, but they don't. Maybe in a future update, that would be nice to see. The quality on these is actually fantastic, so maybe one day, but for now I kind of use them as like a little side corner view of, like, you know, POV shots for my fast food videos. Joniege Bling wants to know, can you control the camera with the app? Can you take a photo with voice command as well? You can't control the camera with the app, unfortunately, but yes, you can take a photo with voice command. All you have to say is, hey Meta, take a photo. There you go. Marissa Silva wants to know, what if you don't have a Facebook or Instagram and don't want one? Will these not record anything in that case? You need one to initially set up the glasses. You don't have to post them to Facebook or Instagram, but you do need an account to get these going. Larry Val 720 wants to know, hi, after taking photos and videos, how do you send them to your photos? Well, let me show you. It's quite easy. You open up the MetaView app, and then you hit import. And then it'll go onto your drop-down menu, and then you look in your photos, and it's there. Quite simple. They also emit their own Wi-Fi, so that's how they connect to your phone. Tier Wander on Reddit wants to know, are you wearing these out in public pretty regularly? Are people noticing the lenses? My main concern with buying these is that I will end up not wearing them in public eventually, and that makes them not super useful. I worry about that because I can see some people seeing the lenses and going off on the whole bit about how I'm filming them, or I'm filming their kids. Tier Wander, I wear them every single day. I wear them at work, I wear them out in public, I wear them on transit, and I've had zero issues whatsoever. Most people don't notice that these have cameras in them, and the people that do are cool with it. They mainly have questions, if anything, like how do they work? You know, how do they know I'm recording or not? And then I just let them know there's a little light that goes on, and if it's not flashing, I'm not recording. But yeah, no issues whatsoever. I'm in Canada. Everybody's super, super nice. I've used them in America and in Japan with no issues whatsoever. I've worn them through TSA. I've worn them on airplanes, and completely fine. No one's said anything. Nobody's given me any guff whatsoever. So don't worry about it. Bashirt wants to know, how's the speakers? They're fantastic. There's not a lot of audio leakage whatsoever, unless they're on full blast. If they're on full blast, you can definitely hear that there's music coming out of here. I usually keep them at about halfway volume. I can hear them perfectly well because the speakers are located inside the glasses, down at the bottom. I don't know if you could see it or not with the focus. But yeah, they sound great. I can hear everything at half volume, and nobody's the wiser. So I listen to podcasts all day. Newslooter wants me to post a pic comparing my phone versus the Meta glasses. Sure, here you go. So the one on the left is my phone, and the one on the right is the Meta glasses. They're good. They're decent for glasses. Having these on my face all the time comes pretty handy, and then I don't have to pull out my phone to take a nice quality photo. I'm very happy with the resolution that comes out of these glasses. Milk Thompson wants to know, quick question, when you save videos from the Meta app, do they retain the correct date and time of recording, or do they just display the time when you export them to camera roll? Good question. They actually retain the correct date and time of recording, so that comes super in handy when you're editing video or, photo. Mundane Geologist wants to know, can I get my prescription lenses in there? Yes, you can. That was actually one of the questions that were asked when I bought these glasses. Do I have prescriptions, and do I want to have them fitted into these glasses? And lastly, Life Watercrest 1465 wants to know, I was planning to buy a pair, but I live in Japan, and they are not available here. Anyone from Japan who tried them, use them? I can arrange to buy them in the USA, but I like to make sure they will work in Japan before I buy. I brought them to Japan. They work well. I actually have a friend out there. His channel's over here. He's from Japan, uses them all the time. They're fantastic. So there you go. Hope I answered your question. They work. All right, it's freezing cold. I think I'm done answering questions for now. My hands are freezing, and it's starting to get dark. Thank you, everybody, for sending in their questions. If you have more questions about my glasses, I am more than happy to answer them. Ask in the questions below. I'm sure the community will also help answer questions. And thank you so much for sharing the video and making it blow up so much. Don't forget to give it a like. It'll help the algorithm boost this video up a little bit more. And I'll catch you guys on the next one, I guess. Part 3 if there's enough questions. Bye for now.